like we can edit it out. Like I could be talking bullshit right now, we can edit it out in a second. Yeah. So. All right, guys.
Correct.
So 7 months later, almost half a year later, making YouTube videos again.
So we have a new face.
Then we got a new member,
Got a new guy.
Christian Poach, and we're still trying to figure out the name, exactly what we want in the logo. So that's going to be coming out definitely in the next week and a half, or at least 2 weeks, because we're stuck between many choices.
Got a new name for the group, Trip C.
Yes.
We're in the works of some merch, probably.
Do we want
soon.
to go Trip C or Triple C?
I think it depends on the logo.
Yeah, that's a debate. Then also, like, we'll put like a poll up and everything, and at the end of the video, probably the best bet is we'll make sure this video gets out there, so we have a lot of comments to see what you guys want. But one of our small objectives, like before we dive in, was to have like, I guess like, would you say like a jacket?
Yeah, something.
Some kind of apparel that we can all represent
I think
ourselves.
just like a
hoodie or
pullover,
something.
a hoodie.
Like
I
a
like the hoodies.
like a
Yeah.
pullover hoodie of like triple C's, and then what would happen is obviously us three are ahead of it in our own way, and then you guys will all be under us to a sense, and that's kind of like what we would kind of like look for, I guess, just like to start like our own little small little like a posse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Christian, not really in the shop there, my man. There you go.
But this video is practically just going to be us talking, no lifting, just kind of dive back into things. Christian and I lifted yesterday, which we might put at the end of the video. We didn't figure out the editing until the end about the lighting, but
Yeah, we're sitting here in Crazy Horse Coffee meeting room.
Crazy Horse Coffee down below.
Yep,
Washington,
by Planet
PA,
Fitness, baby.
right by Planet Fitness.
Hit them up.
So
Veteran owned. Great company.
before anything, you can tell them about your competition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Enlighten them.
So, did I ever mention it in the old videos? Maybe compete. I think we mentioned maybe competing.
You
So we talked about competing before. I wasn't really set on anything or didn't really know much about what was going on. Since then, I've decided to do a show. I started my dieting and training for it January 1st of 2021. So we've been going strong here. Today is March 4th. Competition is April 3rd, so I'm about a month out. Probably the leanest and biggest I've ever been for sure.
We'll make sure
So-
we film the competition.
Yeah, really looking forward to this. First one's April 3rd in Lindora, PA, and then I'll immediately do the Pittsburgh show.
NPC, right?
Yeah, NPC in Pittsburgh, and that one is May 1st, the day before my birthday. So we're hoping to qualify at one of those for nationals, and
To
then
Florida.
I will go to Florida and compete at nationals hopefully this year. I'll be doing classic physique. The show goes by height. I'll be in the 5'7" to 5'8" group, weighing 182 is the goal.
They're gonna have some people in their class. I don't know how many, but the first show, they'll have a good bit. But the NPC show in Pittsburgh,
My guy was saying that for the first show, he's expecting anywhere between 5. He said it could be 5 to 20 people.
Yep.
You just don't know. So you just got to be on point with everything and just do your best. And the first show is obviously a huge learning curve. So
I mean, basically the mantra of you talking about the show is we're going to get a bunch of behind the scenes for you guys and kind of show what goes on, what kind of preparation a competition entails, because it's a hard, long process. I mean, we'll show you how hard he's been working, and we'll give you guys that inside information, which I think you'll really enjoy.
before and after pictures.
Yeah, before and after, of course. So
Then I guess he can explain, like, when he competes and everything, you see the before and after pictures, like his diet, like what he did and everything. And
I'll talk a lot about the diet.
you do a meal prep video.
Daily routine,
Yeah,
meal
there's
prep
so much we can
videos.
do.
There's a lot we can do to really help you guys out and get you on track with something like that if it's something you're interested in.
And then we're also like, besides that, we have like so many other, I guess, things coming. Like besides his competition, we're thinking about like small podcasts, like bringing people in just to talk like how we are now. But this isn't going to be all our videos practically. It's going to be lifting, but we just want to kind of lay an outline of what's happening. non-Christians aspect. He started lifting with us at the garage when you used to
Yes.
get trained by
The
Cole.
dungeon.
Yes.
Maybe.
About to start a quarantine.
Yeah.
I reached out to Colton Jordan and asked him to train me. Because not only did I need to increase my bench and my other compound lifts, but I knew he was with. Okay, he just spit up food.
What you did. What you
It
did.
is his mouth.
What I did.
What you did increase.
Yes, I did
What
increase
was it before?
So
Before quarantine.
before quarantine,
You weren't even pushing 2 patties.
I'm also known as the PR king.
yes.
The PR king, the dungeon king.
Before quarantine, I could not bench 195, 200. After quarantine, or like today, I can bench 260.
Yeah, big improvements, short period of
No
time.
big
Yeah,
deal or
So we're
anything.
known for
It's just a dungeon.
the dungeon that brings it out of you.
Literally.
We try to average 1 PR per dungeon session.
One-
At least.
So,
At least, and there's very rare days where all of us will miss.
I think maybe once or twice out of all the sessions.
Oh,
there hasn't been a
yeah,
PR.
and we almost like flipped the heck out.
Yeah.
I remember
I
we
was
were-
really
No, it's
irritated
not like-
last week.
We try. We don't just not do PRs. We all try. But
No.
I'd say for every 10 sessions, 10 PR sessions, we all failed in one of them.
Oh, 100%. I mean, we almost every time we go there, no matter if it's a rep PR or a weight PR, we usually demolish it.
Adrenaline's in the air.
I'm coming back from a surgery, so I'm not back at 315 yet. I'm 10 pounds off again. I'm like 305 now.
You gotta watch out.
I can probably hit like 315 in like 2 weeks maybe. But I guess long story short, objective's 315. Objective is hit 315 again to get comfortable with it. And as soon as his competition's done, 405?
Yeah, I would
Take
like
it or
to
leave
get
it,
around 405.
I'd say your next PR is probably gonna be 365.
I'm gonna shoot for 365 here soon. I've been prepping obviously, and my diet has just been meat and veggies. I've had no carbs for months, and I still managed.
That's
I've
horrible.
dropped 10 pounds. I was 196 when we were PRing before. I'm down to about 186 now.
Well, you
And
almost managed 360.
I still almost PR'd from my last bench, which was pretty. I was pretty proud of that. So I think I can honestly PR at this weight, and then once I add the carbs back in, it should be a wrap.
think
I
so.
should be throwing up.
You're trying to
385.
layer wheels.
I'm thinking
Well,
385.
But you hit 350, no carbs. Right?
No carbs,
Yeah.
yeah. Which is my last PR.
350, no carbs, on a diet, doing cardio, just wet toys.
I did.
Don't try that at home. I'm telling you, that's harder than it sounds.
I've been doing an hour of the cardio every morning too, and then before they even got there, when we started benching, I did another 30 minutes.
That's what
I
we're,
was
Yeah,
just
cardio
been
every day,
drained.
that's what we're excited to show you. It's like next video, and whenever we do the bench session video, we'll show you the whole inside scoop.
Yeah.
What we take before. I'm not talking like anything crazy. Like I'm just like a bang, like what we like our routine, I guess. We'll take you through the whole routine.
I'll show you guys my rain fridge again.
100%.
The rain fridge it's helpful.
The heart problem fridge.
Yeah.
It's like we go in, like this happened 2 bench sessions ago. We go in, I think it was like 10 a.m. At least.
That was a good bench session.
So we were all just bullshitting for 30 minutes. Thinking
No
we're
one
gonna-
was expecting.
thinking we're gonna have a shit workout. It's cold, like it's not
Tired.
good.
We were
Like
tired.
fucking 45 minutes later, we're yelling and hitting PRs. It's
You stay in that room too long. I don't know what you breathe
I
through
was
the vents or
thinking.
something.
I was
or-
thinking about locking these two in their dungeon, and making a slate where I feed them food, and all they can do is eat.
crawling
and
under the
shit.
table and come back in.
That's good.
Cool, bring this food. Hurry up, let's get it.
Dude, we'll
You guys
split
get
this.
fighting over the food.
Oh my god, we got 1 piece of bread today.
Yes.
Oh, a loaf of bread in the rain. Mm.
You know what we should do too? I mean, obviously, you can tell now is like something where bring like a guest upon us and bring him,
Or like a guest lifter.
bring him to the dungeon.
So the
And
funny
then
thing
show,
is,
show them how much they can really lift, because all you cookie cutters out there, I know you guys can lift more than you think.
my buddy Brian has just gotten back into training.
Okay.
Childhood friend of mine, best friend.
Good friend.
Yeah, he's been texting me. I think he was telling me he was working out a plan on a Smith machine, doing sets with 365. So I kind of wanted to get him
Okay.
down in the weight room and see what he could do free weight. I think.
I usually always account like minus 40 pounds.
Yeah, I think
whatever
it
you
would
do
be
on the Smith
interesting to
machine.
see the difference.
So Brian depends on like 365 flat planet.
Smith, yeah.
So he's no no doubt strong. It's just a matter of
he's
how strong
always
his
been
stabilizers
a very
He'll
strong.
still
Yeah.
be, if you're pushing 365, you'll still be able to push 300 something.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's. I would say he can at least nail 315.
Oh,
Yeah,
easy,
for sure.
easy.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
thing about the Smith machine is, since it's just
There's no
in a locked
stabilizer.
There's no
position,
stabilizer.
No stabilizer.
you can use all of these different muscles to get up and the bench won't fall like tip
Yeah,
over. You know
exactly.
Yep.
what I mean? Like,
But that's the thing with Planet. You don't have any other option.
Pretty much.
I talked to him. He did say he wanted to come do a session, so that would
Okay.
actually be a pretty cool video, I think.
Yeah, I think Planet is only good for certain exercises. Like, I tend to hit shoulders there. Shoulders is
Yep.
okay there.
They show just
I can train back there if I decide not to deadlift that day, but other than that, it gets a little difficult because of the
Yeah.
options. I mean, they have a lot of
Obviously, arms. You could.
yeah
blast
arms.
arms.
You could blast arms.
we're talking about like where we like film and everything.
I don't
Or-
mind Planet for legs either, just because I can load the
You just
leg
can't squat.
press. You just
Well-
I refuse to squat on a Smith machine.
I won't do it.
Planet Fitness yesterday, I thought they closed at 9. They were open to like 10 or something, so I think they increased their hours a little
They
bit.
may have.
Should we talk about our filming locations? Our probably our tentative filming locations.
Well,
Yes.
Christian and I will be Wellness Center.
Yeah. We'll
Yep.
do-
I might get some guest passes.
Yeah,
here
we
and
can
there
see- I have
as
a
they
couple,
come,
so-
as they come.
Bench sessions, no matter what, are always at Colton's
The
house.
dungeon. The
That's
dungeon.
easy.
Yep.
Dungeon baby.
And then South Point will
Where I'm
be
a
for like
Personal trainer up at South Point, hit me up. I'll get you right.
And then that will be right here, South Point location
Yep.
and the address.
It's
And
called the
everything.
Health Club at South Point. Hit me up for some training.
Yes, and so we're gonna have like 3 different locations practically, and
We'll get some like in between our lifting videos.
We could,
we'll get some like,
always do probably day passes at LA Fitness or something.
yeah, we could do something like that.
Yeah.
Do like appearances at other gyms, but also what I was gonna say was that we could do just to change it up, not just do workout videos, but do things like this where we just talk, or
No,
if we go on like a
100%.
road trip, we film that, just kind of, and we'll get a little bit more dialogue in between the workout videos, explain things, just kind of talk, laugh, have a good
I don't know
time.
about them, like for whoever's watching. Like, I enjoy kind of when a lot of people talk, kind of like hear what they say and hear their like thought process.
You
on
can always
stuff.
learn. You never stop.
Like seeing them lift and everything is like cool and
Yeah.
everything, like and fun, but it gets like stale after a while.
Well, I feel like if you hear someone talk in between an intense video or something that you're paying attention to, it kind of personalizes it. You know what I mean? You have like that fourth wall where you can connect with them.
Well, you need the insight.
Exactly.
Insight's key.
Yeah.
That's what makes sure like every video is like obviously gonna be different.
We can talk about, before each session. I know we each usually have some type of tweak going on in our body. You're never going to really be 100% going into your lifts. So you kind of, it's just mental. You got to get
Especially when you
lift
lift as heavy as we
Practically
do.
like how we deal with it and how you can work around it.
adjustments.
80% him, like 50% me, and Christian, knock on wood, is actually like.
I'm all right right now.
He's good.
Yeah.
I've actually, since I've been doing the competition prep for, the show, I've got away from the squatting and the deadlifts.
But you've healed up significantly.
I feel a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were pushing her for a while.
Yeah. The deadlift was getting up there, and then
But would you hit 550? Was it
550, yeah.
550?
I was going for that 585, and we tweaked the back. Me and
Nice.
Christian at
Oh, I remember that wellness, bro.
Yeah.
You were
Yeah, I was pretty pissed. Threw my whole lift off.
Well, because you shot for, so we knew that your PRI was 550, and you shot for, oh god, because you were shooting for 560, but you went immediately to, you tried to hit 550, and you just.
Well, I
nothing.
tweaked. Remember, I tweaked it.
Well, did you tweak it earlier?
225.
Oh, that's
It was
right. And you said
225.
screw it. I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, and then it was in my head, and I was all
Yeah.
messed up. Mental's the biggest part. If something messes you up, then you're pretty much screwed.
And you'll like realize for like all you cookie cutters out there that like when you when you bench or something, like bench or squat, you literally just can't go into a PR and just go in the seat.
Nope,
and hit
find
it.
your
You gotta
warm-up
have to
routine.
wait. Not only that, there's like I don't know how to explain it. You guys know. You guys
There's
are
a-
from
there's
there.
a moment.
There's a key anabolic window.
Yeah, there's a moment, and it's usually about a minute window.
When we were
Yeah.
PRing the one time, my adrenaline was through the roof before they got there. I'm counting my range, and I
Yeah.
gassed myself out
Yeah,
before they even got
peak
there.
before he got here. So every time we were about to lift at his house, he texted me,
I was
"Bro,
like,
please don't peak before you
Oh
get
my
here."
god, he's grabbing his head off the wall and everything. We get to the
I instead of Snapchat had like headbutting the wall and just being retarded.
Yeah, 20 minutes later. I don't want to be
I'm,
already. I don't
I'm-
feel like
I'm
it.
tired now.
No, we used to get so hyped.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Before NPR, they used to be actually bad.
Fun.
But
And
if it's weird, because if you're just like, the average Joe, or not necessarily the average Joe, but just like if you're not as intense as us, you could look at our videos and be like, look at those psychos, they're yelling and screaming.
But that's
at each
not
other.
the case. We're not psychos. It's
No.
just it's getting in that mental state, and
Yeah.
that's what a lot of people don't realize when they're
Exactly.
lifting. It's a mental state.
100%. You like feel a quick rush in your chest, kind of.
Well, your
like,
adrenaline shoots through the roof.
Yeah, you
You got
gotta.
fight or flight mode.
It's like
Yep.
you get your right music.
You gotta get your adrenaline up. You gotta get your intensity up, or it's just not.
Or
gonna
plain
be
simple,
there.
you won't hit it.
I mean, I
You
in
won't
high
physically
school,
won't.
I played football in high school. I mean, there's a big difference between lifting by yourself trying to PR and then you
Yep.
having a whole team around you
Oh my God.
screaming.
Yep.
You're gonna perform
No
better.
matter
Yep.
what.
It's just a fact.
No matter what. But for bench, you might not be able to go up 10 pounds, maybe a half. But for squats are different. You
But
can
that's a
definitely-
good point. Bench, you can maybe go up 2.55 pounds of PR. Squats, we were all shooting 10 pounds of PR.
Just like the other day, I probably should have nailed 360. I jumped to 365. I would have nailed 360.
Probably.
Would have been a PR.
Yep.
But I got cocky.
You get psyched up and you think that you can hit any weight you put on the bar, and then you go under and you're like 5 pounds can make a big
Big
difference.
difference.
Like squats, and I hit 500. I was hopping, I think, 10 pounds.
You're hopping 10
I
pounds.
think the
over PR.
most maybe 15. I
Yeah.
think. And then for bench, like I hit 305 the other week. Tried 315, missed it. I didn't even get a halfway even. So, I mean, it just goes to show it's like.
coming
Muscle
back,
memory.
bro.
Muscle memory.
Oh,
it's
it's
coming back fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
It's-
100%.
He's been coming back really quick.
I've been crushing
The rebound.
225 and chains and everything like
Yep.
that, and just doing a benching program. But
I finally got to the point where I can take all the time off the bench I want, and I can pretty much lay down and nail 315.
you're a lucky man for that one. A lot of people don't have that.
Yeah,
For me, I'll lose it.
yeah.
Like especially squats right now, I can barely hitting 225.
You scored the other day. You killed that session though.
I was going faster.
Killed it.
I was going faster.
I'd
but-
say your biggest fault was
I'm
just
done
fatigue
with the squats and the deadlifts until
till
I'm done
after the
competing.
show.
Probably until I'm done competing.
Strengthen your knees and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll just work back in like I am. I'm just doing 225 literally.
Well, I've been
You
doing
killed
a
it.
ton of
You
hack
killed it, bro.
squat, heavy hack squat.
Mhm.
It's been my thing.
That could be good for you. Maybe just hack squat a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to get too heavy on squats against my back. That was gnarly when I squatted. I remember I think it was with Will. He spotted me and some of my lower right back, man. I was like, nope, that's not it.
What weight was the PR?
That was like 475. I mean, it's still heavy. But I was like, that was shit weight for me at the time. I'll just put it on. No earphones, whatever. I just go.
Yeah.
And it just random day. But
Yeah, and that's another thing. You can lose it so quickly, and
Consistency.
then it takes so long to
Yep.
get it back. But it will come back because muscle memory is there. It is.
You got to keep up with it, and once you hit it, I mean, you'd have to not train for years to fully lose it and lose all your
Yeah.
muscle memory.
mm-hmm.
I mean, but if you get out of it for a week or two, obviously you're going to be weaker.
Guys, diet's huge too.
Yeah.
For your energy.
Yep.
Huge. If you're eating shit, you're gonna feel like shit.
Exactly.
What we can do, he's Colton's actually has a bachelor's in exercise science. I only have a certification, but on my route to get my bachelor's. Christian also had personal trains on the side, but we also thought about something along the lines of like some type of like like how they do all on social media, like oh you do this, like you get to train with us, this and that.
Yeah, paid promotions.
Not only that, just like bringing someone in like I guess like a guest and everything.
A guest
and
lifter.
just, like,
Yeah, just give you guys the experience of what we go through.
And like we literally, obviously, depending on the day, like bring over for a bench session at Colton's, and I think it would be something you wouldn't forget. To be honest with you, so
Yeah, we could make the video. It'd be fun.
We could do something like if you buy a T-shirt or
I'll
if you
jam
buy
a
a
rain
hoodie,
down your throat.
You know what I mean?
yeah, I remember.
Just give little incentives.
Yeah, so I mean that's kind of where we're at right now.
Because I've had some of you message. I know some of you have messaged them, and some of you have messaged me asking if like we can get a session and things like that, or if you can be trained, which we're more than willing to do, for sure.
Yeah, not only
All things fitness, baby. Let's go.
and not only like train, just like give you like an actual experience of like how hard you can like push yourself and everything. So when it happens, we'll make that come out and everything and make everything roll with it. But
Plot twist: none of this is recording.
yeah, right.
I'd be so mad.
That'd be
Guys, I
horrible.
forgot to put the SD chip in.
I'd be so mad. It's recorded.
Is it like 15 minutes?
Yeah, we have a good little video here.
It's 19, bro. That's that 20 minutes.
We need to hit
That was a lot
about
of
we need to hit
fun.
about 30.
Oh wow.
We hit about 30 here, and then we can like get some car stuff walking out of Crazy Horse.
This I think this portion we don't want super long.
No.
I think we're also going to edit stuff. We're not going to
Yeah,
use
this
all
first
of this.
video is going to be shorter though. I feel.
Yeah,
like.
I'd probably say
Because
10,
we're just
12
kinda
minutes. 10, 12 minutes.
getting
No,
people-
honestly, like, we're obviously, we can talk right now and edit this shit out, but I really think just like from when we first started
Yeah.
talking to now, we just
I
keep
think
out the
that's
whole
good.
video.
Yeah, that's good.
You
That
know,
was all
we-
good content.
We don't need to edit anything. We can literally just
That's
post it.
literally almost 20 minutes right there. I think that's pretty good.
Raw footage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Literally.
that'll work.
Raw footage. This is what we're doing.
Just explaining what we're doing.
Okay.
And I was going to be ejected this morning, and then obviously no matter what, if one of us are unmotivated, like whatever happens, we need to do a video per week, like no matter
Yeah.
what.
Now we might not. Another thing is we might not all always be in the video.
Right.
We're gonna
Oh, good
try
point.
to. We're gonna
Good
try to. But I have a lot going on in my
We're
life.
all busy.
We're all just busy. And then I got things I have to work around with my son and things like that. So, but
We're going to feature Cam in the video.
Yeah, we can get Cam down there hitting some PR soon.
Hey man,
Dude, he was down there showing me a dance and lift. Bro, I was excited.
Yeah. He gets it on the
knows his stuff.
treadmill.
Yeah.
He's a hustler.
bro, I'm excited, man. I can't wait to. I'm just glad we're starting back up again.
Get
I
back
mean,
at it.
we could easily call it quits, I guess. Well, I've been putting videos out for a couple of years now, but I was always like 2 videos. Or I take a break
I
for 8
think what would
months.
be great is if you guys could get a hotel room for the shows the night
They would
before.
probably do that.
And then we go and we do behind the scenes posing. You can help me with that because he's done a show.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'll probably be following in his footsteps after he's done competing. Is probably when I'll start prepping because I've filled out to the point where I want to start
I
shredding
think
massively.
he should.
So
I think
he should do a show.
That's what my
do a
mom
show
said, but I'm like,
because he's built for it.
I don't know, because
But
I know what
being
it's like to
average-
lose weight again.
You don't need to lose weight though. Not much.
Not much, but
Honestly, you might not have to lose anything. You're probably what 5'9", 5'10".
yeah, if I
You wouldn't have to probably lose any weight,
man, I just
and you're already diced out.
I remember what I looked like. It was like sad.
Dude, that was
I know.
completely different.
I know,
time.
I know.
Your words, and I quote, I felt like a ghost.
I was like 17. I know.
Completely different time, Aaron.
I know.
If we could all compete, people would take that serious. Like
Yeah.
that's
At least I have 2 under my belt. I know I have 2 shows under my belt, thankfully. And if I get to a point of like, all right, I know I can compete again, like I'll do it. But
or at least just do a show here and there,
I should.
just to see what's
Shoot
up.
the NPC again, honestly, because you know how it goes.
Yeah.
If you're gonna do anything, it's got to be NPC.
Yeah,
Nothing else is very respectable, in my opinion.
unless you go to another state.
No, you have
Let's go to Ohio.
you have the bodybuilding shows that are like all natural or whatever, and there's like 3 people in there.
I know it, my cousin was telling me someone got their pro card their first show doing this one
First show.
federation.
What?
And I was asking Billy about it. He's like, oh, I don't know how the hell that happens because you have to qualify for nationals first. I was like, it wasn't NPC. I don't know what it was. He's like, oh, that's probably
There are a lot of these
something
side
like
shows that I don't know who runs them, but they give up pro cards like they're nothing.
that. Yeah.
The top-
Not everyone's a real pro.
The
But
top
then
shows-
people go and they get wrecked
No, it's like
by actual pros.
Oh, well, yeah. Because the NPC's really. I was talking to Billy about this, and he was saying, like, NPC's like the only, like, legit.
reputable show,
Yeah.
pretty much.
If you don't get it through NPC, then it's really like.
all NPC East Coast by Gary Udit.
Yeah.
I don't know about West Coast.
It's a whole different
Yeah, we're
story.
talking about for our state.
That's a whole different animal.
Yeah.
For PA here.
But NBC like just runs like or like Gary Udit, he runs like the East Coast type deal.
Yeah.
He's
Which
like-
I actually might do some posing with him. That would be cool to get
I
to film.
totally forgot to mention that to you. I had to pose in with him.
Yeah.
Bill brought me up to him. He didn't look satisfied with me. Because I was like smaller at the time.
Yeah,
and I was,
well, it's alright.
he'll tell you how it is though, for real.
Yeah, that's what you need though. You need someone who's
Oh,
gonna tell you
100%.
how it is. Because if your posing sucks, then you're gonna fucking suck. So.
I just wasn't big enough. And I strictly knew it. I didn't have anything, so I
Did you do classic?
Mm,
Yeah.
classic physique.
Yeah.
Not physique. Bill wanted me to go into physique.
Yeah, you probably should have done physique at that age, but
Yeah.
set
Well,
set the bar high.
I looking back, you're like, damn.
I didn't have shoulders anyway, so I would have lost.
Yeah.
You don't have shoulders in physique, that's it.
Bro, you were weighing what, 160 something
I
when
was-
you were in your comp?
I remember on weigh-ins, they said, all right, you're 159. I'm like,
159.
159?
Wolf.
What was your weight division?
It's teenage. No wait,
There's no
just
weight.
teenage.
Oh, okay,
Teenage versus teenage.
that's cool.
I went up against. I won't name any names, but yeah,
I
we'll say
was
he was on
thinking,
some good amount of creativity.
Maybe one night we all get to. I mean, I know these guys. I have to do like, I'll have a cheat meal, which is basically a carb reload meal, no sugars, anything like that, just carbs. We could even do that one night with what we want, what we like to eat for.
Kind of like
that
Eddie
type
Hall
of
style
thing.
show where you're
100%,
like
man.
talk
Yeah.
what we eat.
Let's see who can eat the most fucking burgers in the city.
Yeah.
I can probably.
Or he eat half a burger, be like, I'm done.
Me and Christian, it might be a toss up.
I'd say probably
You
we
can
could put down
just-
3 or 4.
I could pound some food.
Yeah.
I can pound food just on a slower pace.
True.
Yeah,
True.
turtle mode.
It's just I'm like a slower.
But here's the thing: if you eat it a slower
But that's
pace,
also why you get full.
your food's gonna settle
Yeah.
a lot faster.
That's actually really good to do. Is try to eat your
It is.
meals slower.
They say eat like you're supposed to eat a meal over a span of a half
you should
hour.
eat how I eat, not how they.
Or
eat.
you eat and then you wait a half hour to see if you're full. If you're not full, then maybe eat a little
I
more.
mean, there's a bunch of tricks you can do to decrease your appetite, not eat as much food, not sitting.
So what's
I mean,
been saving me through this whole prep is coffee.
coffee? Yeah, coffee did that for me. Gum.
Black coffee and
Chew a lot
I'll
of
put
gum.
sugar-free sweetener in it.
Yeah,
And
coffee's
that's
great.
been my lifesaver because I'll be so hungry. I'm like, all
As
right.
I
Do you take
stated,
vitamins? Or
Yeah,
like supplements?
I take supplements. We can go through those one day.
Yeah.
I was gonna post. I have my own fitness page too, and we're gonna get our fitness page.
yeah, we'll
Yeah.
drop his down below here, and
Drop
yours
mine.
is down below here, and then mine is just my Instagram page. It's been fitness for like the past
I'm gonna
7
make
years.
I'm gonna make a highlights on mine. I have yet to do it of like supplements, vitamins, meals,
Yeah.
prep, all that stuff.
And like I said, we're gonna be shooting that with not a lot of apparel. We're not even gonna get ahead of ourselves. Like we know how it is now. We know how hard it is. We're just literally gonna come out with probably 2 shirts, maybe even 1 shirt.
Yeah.
Not even might be a shirt. Might
Be
be
like a test
full-
market.
Yeah, and literally we'll just rewear
I think
it.
maybe just some pump covers.
Yeah.
100%. And if you all like it, we know it's like okay.
Then we'll start
getting it
mixing
for everyone else now, not just us.
Yeah.
Because our end goal is to walk into Planet Fitness or any gym and just be like,
Just
"I've
have a
heard."
team. Just a team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Well, because
kinda-
we've experienced it. Because we tried starting our own fitness brand, Blackline Fitness, and it
Oh.
exploded in our faces.
we tried
You're
them
gonna
all.
fail a lot
You're
before
gonna
you're
fail.
successful.
I
Look
mean,
at
we
it.
know the
Yeah,
hardships of
business.
it.
Could we have went like harder into it? Yeah, I mean, dude,
It still
we
blew
fail.
up.
Yeah. No matter.
I think that kind of set you up for those two. This is probably a lot better.
Yeah.
because ironically enough, like right
Yeah.
after BLF, we went
Yeah.
straight to CNC
This is a lot
Fit.
better. It's a good fit for all of us.
No,
I
we agree.
enjoy doing it.
And the reason we kind of brought, I guess Christian and we all like can join together because we all like you'll find people who you work out with in life who just kind of just like collide.
Yeah,
This
there's
and
not many
this.
people I honestly like to train with. I'm very picky on who I train with.
Same.
I just, yeah, it's
I'm not kidding. I literally train with you two. I'll train with Mike Daly and I'll train with Andrew. That's Andrew Ayers. That's probably about it.
I know Mike's gonna watch this video. I freaking love you, and I can't wait for you to come here so we can do like a podcast with you or whatever.
good man here for the lift.
Yeah, I don't know when he's coming back, but I know he'll be soon.
We'll
Because
see.
he's one of the hardest workers I know.
Yeah.
'Cause I remember when he first. I love lifting.
And Mike, keep up the grind, bro. We see you.
The only reason I know is because I can tell when I lift with people when if they're not talking to me or whatever, I know it's like shit. I start dabbing them up. I'm like, all right, you're serious.
Mhm.
Because I know if they start bullshitting on me, I'm like,
Mhm.
oh, here we go. You know?
Just do the work, get your lift done, and go hard.
is there
We
anything
can talk later.
Is there anything we didn't cover? We talked about a lot.
I think we got a
lot.
lot of
We got-
pretty good basis there. That was good.
Yeah.
I think we got the majority of it. So,
If that's the case, then
see you guys
well,
next video.
Yeah, next video. It's gonna be spontaneous and undetermined, but it'll be within the next week. So,
Yep. Thanks, guys.
all right, catch it.
Peace.